Hello, hello, Twe. So this is how my hair looks, and people have been saying that they like the hair. Yes. So to Sheriri. Anyways, hello guys, hello boys and girls of the tube. How are you doing today? I hope you are all doing okay. Mr. Isaac, feel free to interrupt my video if you want to add anything. So today I'm talking on clarity, clarity, and okay. Apart from the fact that I've been wanting to line it up with adulthood and issues that we face. Okay, apart from the fact that I've been wanting to line it up with adulthood and issues that we face, and of course, clarity, decisions, options laid ahead of us as adults or in adulting are worth talking about. We had I had a conversation with a friend yesterday. It was a long talk, and he always knew that the path that he's following is the path he wants to follow career wise. And then there is me with lots of options, with lots of certification, and I still don't know for sure. And so the conversations tilted in that way. Like, okay, so how about you follow this? And I'm like, oh, I still don't know, Jerry. And I just feel like, yeah, that could happen. That happens to people. I mean, for the most part, when I was, growing and we'll talk about purpose and stuff, I just always wondered how purpose is not clear to some people because for the most part, I knew what I wanted to be, what I wanted to do with the Lord's given vision and all of that. But also, one thing that has not, I would say, one thing that has not always been so clear has always been my 9 to 5, my career, because I don't know, maybe it's not so necessary in the grand scheme of things, or maybe I've not sat down to focus on it or stuff. I just knew that I wanted to do a 9 to 5. I just knew that I would always want to do a 9 to 5. But what exactly in that 9 to 5 is opened to a lot of options. And yeah, that's why we're talking about that. I feel like there are people in the shoes as well. Somebody mentioned something and said, don't idolize clarity. One of my mentors, she said, don't idolize clarity. I know that as humans, of course, there is a desire to look before you dive. There's a desire to look, and it makes a lot of sense to look and be sure before you dive, but don't idolize clarity. A friend also mentioned that whatsoever you find your hands doing, do. Exactly, do. Go with it. And my own addition to that is going to be from the Bible, Philippians chapter 4, verse you know the verse. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. And it says that, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are of good report, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are just, if there be any praise in it, think on these things. And we can all want to put that in context of the things that had been said before that verse. But I think on its own, that verse also is well defined. Whatsoever things are just, whatsoever think on these things. There are some things that you're just faced with. It has no downside to it. There is no left, no this, like, it's good, it's a job, take it. Of course, if there are deeper instructions to it and deeper leadings from the Holy Spirit, that brings like questions to it. But what we are talking about is like when there is silence, when when there is no, like, it's just you to decide, pick it, take up the chance. For me, I would rather do things than be idle. And I think that makes sense. I would rather do things than be idle. I've said it before. In the place of idleness, people get into depressions and frustrations and all that and all that. And what the fun part of like waiting, I believe, is that you get to do. when you're in a waiting phase for certain things, the fact that you get to do things to keep you busy. I'm using microphone. The fact that you get to do things that keep you busy makes it make sense. Do you get? You are not idle. You are not giving room for frustration, and I think that's all right. I think that's great to ponder on. Also, clarity finds you on the move. Clarity can find you on the move. Clarity can find you Clarity can find you on the move. Clarity can find you in the place of service. Sometimes I've seen a lot of people that it is when they choose to serve, other people's visions and all that, or where they take up opportunities that they're like, oh, like a friend of mine, he served in like supply chain and it was opened to a whole new world of supply chain and is trying to be a professional in that aspect. Sometimes you just need to take opportunities that come to you and all that. Also, I also believe that when you're unsure, it is important to equip yourself for the uncertain world. So take up skills, take up, this thing, try new things, be open to new things and all that. Because you just never know. Bible says time and chance happens to them all, right? And you just really never know. But it's important to gather knowledge and equip yourself again whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are pure, right? um yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Don't idolize clarity and getting busy even while waiting for it to come to you, for it to be clearer, makes a lot of sense. That way time is not wasted, right? And yes, I think I did a good job on that one. Mr. Isaac.
Mhm.
Mr. Isaac, do you want to add anything on clarity?
I don't want to add anything to your
Why?
I do not want to add anything.
But how about you add things for me? Do you have any advice for me?
Yes, just make money.
He said make money. Yeah. Actually,
Whenever you're making money, that's where your problem
so okay, bye bye.
is. Okay, you gotta be doing something that is not bringing money for you. You see shit. Shit.
I mean, my own is maybe it would have been more. Maybe my idea of what I want to do with my career
If
would
you
have
want to
been
talk about
clearer.
people that are successful, you
Yeah.
mentioned the likes of Mark Zuckerberg, you mentioned
Mm-hmm.
the likes of Elon Musk, you
Mm,
mentioned the likes of Aliko Dangote. A
mm,
whole lot of people have gone into entrepreneurship and they are so much suffering and you
mm-hmm.
do not hear anyone mention their names. So if you are doing entrepreneurship and you are not succeeding, you are not making money, that part as soon as possible. If you are doing a 9 to 5 and you are not making as much money as you would be making if you had started a business, Japa, start your business. So far you are making your money. If you are not making your money and you are even changing, well, if you are changing lives, because me, I'm biased when it comes to no, like honestly, I'm biased when it comes to like impacts, actual impacts. But even myself, right? If I'm doing something and I'm not making money from it, I'm long gone. That's just a fact.
So yeah, all right. Bye. See you in the next one. When you not show your face, uncle, I will find a way to put your voice. Don't worry. So bye. See you in the next one.